Hi, my name is Sabhita Prakash. I got married just about 9 months back, and shortly I got pregnant. And it is the older age pregnancy. I'm 36 right now. So getting in touch with, I think I know Avni because she's a school junior, but I was just looking. I was losing weight really fast. I was 39 when I got pregnant, and then I started losing weight quite consistently, and that was a concern. So I was looking for a nutritionist, and then I remembered she's a nutritionist, so I looked her up and everything, and then we got into conversations. Then I enlisted with her, and it's been quite a journey for a lot of reasons. It's been quite challenging, and it's like her team has been like someone holding your hand all through. So randomly I will text them about things, if I'm not feeling well, if there's some medication, if there's any slight change that I want with the diet. And now thankfully I've gained more than 10 kgs thanks to the diet, and also keeping in touch with them, with the documentation that they give. Sometimes like things seem very simple, like you might know them but you actually don't. And sometimes common sense is not common, and it's good to be informed about the smallest of things. So these conversations, these texts, these calls have been really helpful in terms of, and it's my first baby, so obviously I did not have any context. So that was quite helpful, that they're always very informative, they're always helpful, they're always very cooperative. If I want anything changed in my diet, if I'm not following anything, if I want any medicine recommendation or anything, so it's been honestly very helpful. It's like a midwife or a doctor. And Avni is not just a nutritionist. I mean, she knows a lot about lactation. She knows about her own experiences from her motherhood. She knows about the endless women that she talks to. So it's very helpful to always be informed about different perspectives. So thank you a lot.
Thank you, thank you. And any three reasons why you would recommend us to anyone else?
I think one is your promptness, and then also your ability to switch diets from like veg to non-veg, then the different options that you give. And then I know that there's a week plan that I have to follow. There are many options. I don't have to think a lot or stress on my food or diet. So that's one thing. The second is the team is quite friendly and cooperative. There and Yeah, you obviously. The third is you. I mean, it's not just having a nutritionist or a dietitian. It's like having someone who can give you like a 180-degree, 360, roundabout view of pregnancy. So it
Thank,
feels safe.
thank you so much. And all the very best. We shall
Mhm.
speak soon, postpartum, and please do not hesitate in messaging us for any question, anything related to childcare, anything of that sort. Remember that
Sure.
in case if you have any persistent headache, if you have any abnormal vaginal discharge or bleeding, if you're having blurred vision or some flashing lights in front of your eyes, if the baby movements have come down or if they have changed or they've stopped completely, these are all the signs that you should actually speak with your doctor or visit the hospital. Or in case you start itching quite a bit, like all over your body, these are really important. And it's a misconception, it's a myth that the child's movements come down towards the later part of your pregnancy or towards the end of your pregnancy. There's nothing of that sort. You have to keep feeling your baby throughout, even while delivery, like you still feel your baby, right? So if the movements have come down, just your maternal instincts are going to be super strong. If you're in doubt, just get it checked. Always speak with your doctor about it. um, Keep monitoring your BP also. It's important. If you have a BP machine, keep monitoring your blood pressure. Any headache or anything like a extreme pain in the middle of your stomach, right below your ribs, above your tummy, like just there, if there is a very strong pain, again, get it checked. Very, very essential.
Abdomen pain is fine. I've been having abdomen pain, but that feels more like stretching pain.
Yeah, so stretching pain is different, but like something like it's right, like a very shooting pain right below your ribs. that is there. And itching, if you suddenly start itching quite a bit significantly, like around your, like mostly on your arms and on your legs, that is a sign that you should always speak with your doctor. And if your face or your hands and your feet swell up quite much, I mean quite a lot in a very short span of time, then again that's a sign that you need to speak with the doctor, right? Visit the hospital always. These are very important things. Rest, just go through your lactation info sheets, keep revising them. I'll share some very interesting videos on postnatal and prenatal Pilates exercise routines. Just go through them, and you can also do them postpartum. You can even do it right now. In case you do have a natural birth, please do your pelvic floor exercises. Pelvic floor exercises are important pre-pregnancy as well as postpartum. So very, very essential. Even if you have a C-section, pelvic floor exercises are very important. Your muscles do stretch a lot, right? Like the baby's coming down and they are putting a lot of pressure on the bladder, and hence the visits to the washroom increase quite significantly. So pelvic floor are very important, pelvic floor exercises.
Okay,
And
if you can
especially,
share those two, that will be helpful.
so I'll tell you, it's a very simple thing. You can literally be sitting with people, and you could be talking to people and you could be doing your pelvic floor exercises. People may not even come to know that you're doing your pelvic floor exercises. You don't need to hold your breath or anything of that sort. So one is your fast quick squeezes. So quick squeezes are like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're barely holding it for like 3 to 4 seconds and then releasing it, and then again maximum 5 seconds, and then you release it.
Hmm.
Then comes your fast, slow squeezes. So slow squeezes is like you're holding it, and but you're pulling it up for almost 45 seconds. You're holding it, holding it, holding it. Use a stopwatch, and then after 15 seconds, you release. So you do like a release of 15 seconds. So keep doing these right now also. Start doing them at least 2 to 3 times a day. And then postpartum, of course, you need to start building up on your pelvic floor in case you do have vaginal birth. But even if you don't have a vaginal birth, even if you have a C-section, it is still very, very essential, very crucial.